weekend. It was raining here in weekend this last few days, and the weather is really pretty outside. Today I am going to talk about some of the problems that I have been receiving questions from my viewers, from my readers from across the globe, through email, through chat, and things like that. So what I'll do is I'll just go through these questions one by one and then discuss the probable solutions that I have given to them, and these solutions might work for you also. If you also want to ask me some questions, you can email me at anuradha@crystalhappiness.com, and I'm going to reply to you via email, or we can discuss them here, keeping your identity anonymous. Don't worry about that. So let's start. The first question is, how do I overcome or move on after a breakup? Now this is a very common question I get. People all over the world, it seems, they undergo a lot of breakup, and once they are going through this difficult times, they feel as if it is the end of the world. I see it as an opportunity. I tell them, this is a breakup because you two guys could not work out things together. So first of all, there's a difference between breakup and temporary separation. You have to think whether you are still going to go back to the person or it is final. If you are continually going back to the same person, things may repeat, the sadness may repeat. So you have to decide that this is it, now I am going to move on. Once you decide that you have to move on, you should not jump into a new relationship immediately. Give yourself 2 months, 3 months to gather your thoughts, because in this period when you are emotional, you might be on a rebound and choose a person who is not good for you. Then during this period, you can do some exercises to keep yourself healthy, drink lots of water to keep yourself hydrated, sleeping is very important to boost your immunity and give you a lot of relaxation. You can develop a hobby also. I hope this is not sounding like a lecture, because here I am asking you to change your habit, and changing habit is not very easy. It will take you some time, let's say about 21 to 40 days to begin with. So you do this exercises, you get up in the morning, do a routine, set a routine for yourself, do some exercises, eat healthy, drink water, go to work, and try to do something different which you have not done before, such as you can join some online courses, you can join a group that is sharing a hobby with you, and things like that. And slowly you will get over that person. Now I'm coming to the second question of the day. Yeah, this question is sent to me by somebody in Kochi. He is asking me, is anybody single who doesn't want to be single? Because I am. So I told this person, what resonates with you? If you are happy being single, that's really fine. You should be doing what you want to do. I know our society does not agree with people who want to spend their life being single. I'm not saying you should spend your entire life being single, but if for some reason right now you are single, you should be okay with what you're doing. Do your own thing, and if your friends, your family, people whom you associate with on a daily basis, they are not agreeing with you, I would say you should try to change your social circle, because you should not be colored, or you should not be under the impression that whatever they say, I'll do. This is your life, so you just do what you want to do. So in other words, I am saying if you're single, that's perfectly fine. Now I go to the third question of the day. I'll be doing 5 questions. So we are in the middle of the question answer session now. How do people agree and disagree with someone's opinion? Now this question is applicable both at home and in a formal work environment. At home things are different. you have to stay here as a family. Even if you are disagreeing, they are going to accept you after a while, and the damage is not going to be as great if you disagree, if you are as compared to as you are in a formal environment, like in a work where your boss is sitting there. So let's talk about some difficult environment, like you're sitting in a boardroom meeting. Some sales meeting is going on, and a person who's giving a presentation is saying something you don't agree with. So you start with a sandwich. I always recommend using a sandwich approach. You start with saying something positive. Oh, I really like this opinion of yours. This is very good. However, I think this is not right. And in the end, you can add something more positive. But I feel this thing can be fitted in a different situation, but not here. So you are saying your point very in a diplomatic manner, and in the same way you're giving something positive to the person also, so he does not feel humiliated or slighted in a group of people, especially in a formal environment. I hope this helps. Now somebody from Delhi is asking me, why am I trying to portray that I am ill in general in front of my friends and family? Now this question may look strange to you, but I know some people who are lacking self-love, who are not sure of themselves, so they want attention. So they say that I have a headache, oh I'm not well, so that the other person who's listening, he would immediately give him some attention. Oh, you are not well, why don't you go and take a rest, why don't you take this medicine? So suddenly the attention who could be on somebody else in a group of people, that comes to you. If you're talking about your illness, even at the workplace, suppose your boss has given you a huge task and you are unable to finish it, so you can say, oh I was not well. So some kind of sympathy wave is created for you. So maybe this is the reason you are doing that, and if you don't want to do it, you should try to complete your task in time and try to focus other people's attention to your more positive things, to a better, to a healthier, to a more confident you, rather than bringing their attention to a weak person. Because I'm assuming if you're writing this question and asking me, it means you're not happy with yourself by behaving in such a manner. Now we come to the last question of the day. How can we change our mood and stress? I think these days a lot of people are under stress because of this coronavirus thing. Everybody is scared to catch this virus. And in general life also, if not about corona, there are certain many stressful circumstances such as workplace, your personal relationships, when stress is inevitable. If you are stressed out, the first thing you can do is defocus. Defocusing means, suppose you know a problem is there, you have to solve it. But if you continuously think about it, your mind is going to become anxious. So to have immediate relief, you can defocus. You can choose to focus on a flower pot in your office, or if you're at home, you can keep on looking at a tree and just see the stillness of the tree, the stillness of the grass, and you declutter your mind at that particular time. And you focus on your breathing. When you're anxious, you will notice you start breathing very heavily and fast. So you defocus, declutter your mind, and focus on your breathing till it becomes normal. So these are the steps that you can take immediately to de-stress yourself. Once you're in a calm state of mind, you can of course go back and solve the problem, which I am sure you can do very easily. So these are the questions for today. I am going to be back in near future with more questions. I hope you enjoyed the answers I have given you, and I really hope they are of some use to you. Have a nice day. Take care. So I hope you enjoyed the Q&A session today. If you like my answers, why don't you go ahead and like my video, and you should subscribe to my videos also. Let me know if you want me to answer questions in this formal environment, or do you want me to go out amidst trees and flowers and I can talk to you there in an informal environment. You can just comment your views in the comment box below, or you can email me also. I look forward to receiving your questions in the coming days so I can come back with lots of answers. Have a nice day.